Hello, everyone. This is Friedrich with another turn resolution War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is June 2, 1942. Let's see what we got going today. I think I, well, so let's see. I think this is Jap. We're trying to use our our Dutch PT boats to kind of be annoying, keep his transports from unloading, but it looks like he's bringing in a surface task force to knock us out. We fired off some torpedoes, but didn't hit anything that I can see. His shells aren't necessarily hitting either, but um, not sure how long this is gonna go. We can give it a minute because we just don't have enough, or we haven't had a lot of surface combat. Yeah, that didn't take too long anyway. Nothing happened there except for we got ejected and they came in after all. All right, we got B-17s hitting Cooktown on a night raid. Well, didn't do much. And more B-17s, another wave, I should say. And actually one hit. Okay, Hudson's trying to bomb Chiang Mai during the night. Okay, all we took was a damaged Hudson for no effect. And B-17s, another raid on Cooktown. Let's see. No effect there either, but it's worth a try in my opinion. I think. Well, I think. Um, I mean, the Moonlight's only 78%, so maybe it's not really. I don't know. Anyway, we did it. It is what it is. Moving on. This, another damaged bomber with no effect. Certainly feeling like it's not worth it. Okay, the Wakatake bombarding Indeni. Well, I mean, there was more than that, but that was the first one. They hit the port. That's about it. Okay, we're in the daytime now, of course, as is probably pretty obvious. Now, AM phase of air air operations. Found something big. Not exactly sure where. Right off. Just kind of moved pretty fast, so. All right. I wonder if that's a patrol plane hit or something. Khalid Yati seems to be having some action there. Sally's bombing Bacolod. And we do take some damage there. I don't know when he's going to invade. Bombers hitting our tank 7th Armored Brigade, moving west on the road here. Funny, I forgot to look at the damage. I think it's not much, if anything. One thing he could be trying to do is knock us out of move mode. Anyway. All right, so heavy rain over Wenchao. His bombers don't do anything of note. We're trying to bomb during the day, which is not ideal. These Oscars are going to chew us up and spit us out. All right, we do get several bombers in still. And I skipped it because it's not really an interesting dogfight. It's just a kind of a slaughter, and I didn't know how long it would be. We are hitting the runway and some supply hits. Um, it looked like we even destroyed a Nate on the ground. So I mean, not ideal. These losses aren't worth it, possibly, but and then a follow up. Oof. Yeah, these guys might just be completely eliminated. Ooh, that hurts. I'm gonna say all seven destroyed, but I like the optimism. All right, Falcons are in. Why not? So, was that six? Okay, so all six made it through. Maybe these are like tanks, flying tanks. Okay, B-17's bombing Kumok. Yeah. No resistance there at this time. And follow-up raid. And follow-up raid. Now this is going to be ground bombing, hitting the troops. One destroyed squad. And A-20s are also following up, hitting the troops. And B-25C. Because why not? More damage to the troops. Okay. One last squadron, I believe, of B-26s wanted to get their bombs in. This has been light rain, so for light rain, it's not been too bad. Okay. All right. Let's hit it. Let's actually hit it one of these times. All these reports of hits, and I don't see it sinking. So. All right. Sallies are flying into bomb and Denny. Hey, we actually destroyed a Sally to fly, well, with flak. Okay. Um, well, I guess it's land phase. So the daily bombardment at Wenchao. Okay, they actually took damage there. Yunnan bombardment. And took damage there. Let's see, this is the road between Xi'an and Yunnan. They took more damage. And the crossroads, the the famous crossroads here that action's happening. Okay, so Australia, Burma. All right, so okay, I'm so used to seeing these bombardments. This is actually a deliberate attack. He has a full division here. Well, I don't know how full, but it's a division. We have a brigade of tanks, 204 vehicles. Not all of them are tanks. 1 to 2, we have the terrain in our favor. They have, and we go from 126 to 115. So we actually do go a little bit down. if we had better leaders and experience, this would have been way worse than 1 to 2. But his 426 went down to 80. You can he's fatigued, but he ends up losing some destroyed elements, but a lot of disables for 434 casualties. And if we look at our information, we lost a squad and a tank, and that's it. Well, a vehicle. I don't know if it's a truck or a tank. 76 casualties, so that was in our favor. Now he may have attacked it thinking we were in move mode, but I was combat mode. Sliding over in because I didn't want to take a chance and get obliterated in move mode. Okay, this is a bombardment Rangoon, and he actually loses 12 guns. That's pretty intense, if you think about that. Because that's like a battalion of artillery. Okay, deliberate attack and bomb. Okay, we hold. It's 1 to 2 with a fort level of 3. Um, he takes some casualties. We take some casualties. Very similar. Takes a bit more than we do. Now here's the deliberate attack and Denny. This may not hold anymore. We got really poor numbers, but let's see. Wow. So surprisingly enough, we actually held 172 casualties to the Japanese. And by the way, this is 2 to 1. Okay, we have fort level 1. They dropped it to 0. So the next day, it's probably gonna whenever they attack next, because 178 to 16, ours bumps up by a factor of 3. His drops not quite half, and but still, the fact that we lose the fortifications and he already had 2 to 1, I just don't see us holding again. But we do inflict some casualties, not anything long term with these disabled. But anyway, hopefully we're um, bothersome enough that it's going to slow future operations with these units. I don't know. But we're bombarding a reply here in Australia. Rangoon, we're responding there as well. And here on the road from Xi'an to Yan'an, we're responding also there. Some of these places, I figure we can help speed up his supply usage by replying with our bombardment, so that's part of the reason I'm doing that. Not to mention if I can deal some damage, fatigue, disruption, we'll take it. All right, well, looks like we have some expansions going on, some of these bases. Um, we're refitting some of our ships. The June refits, maybe not all of them. Some of them I think have been just driving hard, and it was time to and they may have had earlier upgrades. It's just it was decided to go ahead and let them upgrade now. I got some reinforcements here, some Marine squadrons, and we'll jump into June 3 next. Actually, I wanted to pause here before I jump into the June 3 turn resolution. And look here, I wanted to show you the air losses since it was so devastating. 13 air-to-air, 3 operational for us, and he lost 2 destroyed on the field, 3 destroyed by flak. So we had the only air-to-air and operational losses of the turn, and he had the only destroyed on field and destroyed by flak. In any case, 16 to 5, that's never a good day, and these are Dutch aircraft for the most part, and they won't be around much, for much of the campaign anyway, but I still don't like to just lose and waste, and especially if you look at this, we lost some pilots, 4 missing, which is most likely gone for good. 5 also gone for good, killed. and maybe even some wounded losses that won't come back. But in any case, at least 9, maybe 13 pilots just wasted. So that's disappointing. Let's look at some detail here. We can see these Dutch equivalent of B-10s, United States B-10 shipments. 11 lost completely, 10 to air, 1 ops. We lost 2 Falcons, 2 to air. Now these fared better than the Dutch. They're both Dutch, but the B-10s, the Falcons fared better. Let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. So then we lost B-26, B-25C, and these are all Dutch. Oh, no, sorry. This may be Dutch B-25s. In fact, I believe it is because I don't think we've lost this many American B-25s. The L-212, we lost 1 to air. So all these were lost. No, this B-25 can't be Dutch. I don't think I'm using them in Java. Oh, right. This may be in Northern Australia. This is most likely Noumea. Well, Kumak. I meant New Caledonia, Kumak. But anyway, he also lost some air units, Sally, Babs, and Jake. Um, those were all to flak. Yeah, I believe we caught the wind of which one of these during the air phase when it was spotting. But anyway, just wanted to show you this was not a good day for air units, for our air units. It was a great day for his. Let's see real quick since we're here. Let's just see if any ships sank. Nope. All right. Back to the resolution. All right, June 3, 1942. See what craziness is going to be on display today. Ooh, okay, the S-45 S-boat is doing a surface attack on a regular cargo ship. I say regular, fleet cargo ship, not the light one. And okay, taking some significant damage. Let's see if our 4-inch guns can do something. Now we're seeing fire below decks. I don't know if that's something they'll put out quickly. I just don't know if this is enough to sink it. uh, I think we took a hit there. Yeah, we took damage ourselves. 2 hits. It looked like one of them was decent damage. But anyway, we got out of there. It's on fire, but I don't know if we're guaranteed any to sink this thing. Okay, let's move on. All right, we're doing some night raids, but it looks like just not getting our act together very well. He's got night fighter action going on here. Uh, these night raids have not been in our favor lately. Okay, damage. Our aircraft took damage. Okay, we got Wellington raid, 8 of them, and these are Oscars this time instead of Nate. And Chiang Mai, what can we get out of this? Nothing. Well, that's a shame. All right. At least your bombers aren't getting just wrecked, but we're also not doing anything. Really, it's almost pointless. I mean, I guess the best we could say is we're wearing out his pilots, but I mean, they might not be that worn out. Not a lot of action. Well, it is several raids following each other up, so I guess you could say they're fatigued from chasing all these waves down. I don't know, but the night air phase is over. All right, now we have a night bombardment. These destroyers coming in again. I mean, it's possible they just stuck around for one extra turn to do this bombardment. The port takes some more damage. Now, if he's going to take this base, ooh, I hear a sinking sound. Wonder if that's that cargo ship there by Port Moresby. But if he's going to be attacking this base and damaging it, I mean, that's something he's going to have to repair. We won't have it long enough to repair ourselves. Ooh, sailfish. Ah, dud. I mean, it's a light cargo ship, but you know, any sunken ship is a good, any sunken Japanese ship, pardon me, is a good ship. All right, more reported hits, but you know, take it with a grain of salt. That's all I have to say. Okay, now we've got three poor Dutch buffaloes fighting a 48 plane raid. We can watch it for a minute and see what these Dutch, brave Dutch pilots do. Well, our mechanical problems are, well, problems, but we've chased two of his Oscars away. We don't get into the Nels, and we took damage and we're out. So we didn't get into the Nels. His bombers bomb successfully because, well, heavy rain. Let's take a look. Okay, this was more successful than I'd like between the interception, which I know is only three aircraft. Between the interception and the rain, I was hoping it'd be worse. Oh well. But there again, I don't know how long Ambon is going to hold, and then he'll have to repair that base as well. I'd rather hold the base and repair it myself, but I don't see that happening. Okay, yeah. Philip, I don't, you know, these are going to fall in. It's just a matter of time at this point. Okay, and Denny, bombing raid. We do take some casualties there. Light rain. All right. The poor Dutch troops that are sitting here in the mountains getting wrecked by Sally's. All right, Lily's bombing Wenchao, the daily grind there. And this time I got B-17s hitting in Denny. And insignificant casualties there. All right, got a bunch of sightings. Not sure we can count on any of them, but some of them, the blue ones, unconfirmed. The blue one's down here, like that one. Okay, Sally's hitting eastern Burma. Yeah, he's, I don't know. Anyway, we're still on a trajectory to get into that hex. Hopefully soon enough. Okay, we're bombing his mortar battalion here on the road, and Nate's come in and intercept. Let's see. It looks like we came through okay. Maybe some damage. Yeah, a couple of B-25Cs damaged, but we destroyed 5 guns and 4 non-combat squads. 42 casualties total for the Japanese. Not a bad raid. And we're bombing his air base here, but he does have Oscars to intercept. Let's see how that goes. Okay, it's moderate rain, so don't expect very good results here. Yeah. Okay, some recon going on, trying to find some valuable targets. He's doing his own recon over Rangoon. Okay, and we're in the land phase. His tanks are attacking our troops here on the road up to, up to northern Burma. Hmm. Now, this is pretty bad. So we went from 18 to 3. I mean, that's terrible. Between leaders, morale, and experience, even though times 2, I believe, I think this is jungle, times 2 terrain. With that, like, this is so bad that they just got wrecked. Now, took several destroyed, but we still were managed to retreat with some. I don't know how strong this is now, but probably not very. Well, it wasn't at the beginning either. Wenchao bombardment, and this time he actually lost a squad and an disabled engineer, 35 casualties. Yunnan bombardment. Okay, this has become a daily occurrence as well. And on the road here, Yunnan Xi'an Road. Okay, the crossroads, Northern Australia. It's a recurring theme. Bombardment at Rangoon. Yesterday we destroyed 12 guns. Today we destroy none, but 5 non-combat squads are disabled. I mean, hey, if we're ruining his support units, that's fine. Now, this attack is exactly like I said, probably this second day of attacks will not hold. Check this out. Yep, it's just, it just, too much fatigue disruption. Yeah, fatigue disruption. Experience didn't help either. His fatigue is actually getting up there too. But yeah, even though we had our salt value went up to 19, it's 3 to 1. The fort level was 0 by then. It was not gonna be. We didn't do much on the way out. We disabled 7 elements and 77 casualties, and we lost 2 valuable units. That's a shame. Okay, bombardment reply here in Australia. No effect, no visible effect. Bombardment Rangoon. We do a little bit of damage there. The road, Yunnan Xi'an Road. Nothing. And oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this where a battle doesn't even occur and we retreat. Wow, that's fascinating to me. We did some expansions, all fortifications, charter towers in Hughenden. Those are bases in northern Australia that we're trying to just get in there, start setting up so that he can't get in there easily, for free. And if we need to reinforce, we'll get the fortifications up, and then we can bring troops in there and hold, hopefully. And we'll take a few minutes to look around the map after this and wrap up the video. So we'll start down here in the South Pacific, and Denny was captured. We don't have plans yet to retake it. Now I'm building up building up this base. We've got 473 assault strength. Um, we have some artillery. Look at all that. Four coastal artillery. I don't know. It should be enough, but the point here is, well, no, sorry, three of them are coastal A. The point here is if he brings a carrier and starts messing with us, we've got some flak, and also we've got some artillery if he tries an invasion, as well as like these battalions. Here's another AA battalion. So we've got some decent stuff to work with here. Part of the reason this is built up so much is because at the time I didn't have the air power that I do now. But we're gonna be I'm I put some B-17s here from well, one B-17 unit from Pearl Harbor, and that's going to keep an eye on this place if we have to bomb it, to smithereens. But the point here is I don't want him building this base up, and maybe someday we can retake it or bypass it altogether. That's not a bad strategy either. So here, we still have a plan for Kumok. It's just taking time to get all the pieces together. Let's take a minute and look at this. We lost three ops losses, so this is a way better day. Three ops losses, he lost six, and otherwise that's it. So let's see what this looks like. He lost two nates. We actually lost two DC-3s, most likely dropping supply into Yan'an from Xi'an, which is a shame because these are very slow to replace. He lost to Sally, Babs, Glenn, and Jake due to ops, and we lost a Dornier search plane. Not a terrible turn, but certainly don't want to lose those DC-3s. We lost a killed pilot from one of those groups. And let's see if anything stands out here. We did sink a ship. We heard it anyway. Just don't know which one. I'm gonna say it's that cargo ship up here that we torpedoed. S-47. Okay, where are you? Okay, that's weird. Okay. Oh, right here. So, wow, that's a long. Somehow we got from over in this area to here quickly. Okay, we're keeping these bombed. We've got tanks moving southeast. We're gonna try to get into this hex and beat these guys back. I don't know how well that's gonna go. It is clear. We'll just see how it plays out. We're trying to bomb this, not just to destroy it. If we can, that's great, but also to keep it from moving into here so quickly. I don't think we bombed this. That would be good to bomb so it doesn't get here so quickly. I don't know. But you can see also he's doing something at Horn. My best guess is I saw some recon going on up here. My best guess is he's uh, picking. He just took this. He's probably picking these up to move up against this. Um, I not only okay, so I don't have transports in a sizable enough quantity to do any operations up here. So at this time, I'll be focusing on recapturing Australia and then starting bombing campaigns along these stuff. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. We still have to take this first. Um, and then working our way up Java, since these are hot spots. He's moving west on Java. As you can see here, he's taken these two key bases, Cilciap and Kalityati, and building them up. Got aircraft here, sizable units. Um, and we don't have enough intel to know, is he coming southwest, northwest, northwest here as well. Just don't know. We'll have to see what direction he takes. But in the meantime, we're just in reaction mode, and I mean, at this point, we're kind of stuck here. I'm just gonna hold here, and it's what's gonna be is what's gonna be. And then up here, we I it's going to be a while before Rangoon falls, but we did make it out of this hex here and into this one. We will be attacking this artillery battalion, trying to eliminate it because, see, this is not a good situation to be in. We only have one hex side, and as it is, how are we going to get supplies from here into here? In any case, that's neither here nor there. If we don't take this hex and this infantry division comes in here, we are completely surrounded, no supply, no way out. This will die because there's no way a counterattack will defeat a division enough to get out into the open. So we have to destroy this unit and quickly. He's got this is a tank unit. I don't remember the size, regiment or something. That is speeding back this way. He's got a division speeding this way. I'm guessing move mode both. And so I really have to take this hex this turn. I may have 2 turns to do it, and then we'll be free to go back here, go up here, go down here, wherever. Um, but this is all in danger of falling. He's pulling back, which is okay, because if he was pushing forward, I mean, there's nothing to stop him. These guys are weak, weak, weak. The only thing that would stop him is running low on supplies, which I guess being parked down here helps us also. But we do have strong enough forces here, these 4 hexes that even his division won't take all these. And we also have some Chinese troops heading this way to reinforce. We bought them out, and they're, I believe, yeah, the 36th Division. We're setting up replacements, and we're trying to hightail it to Lashio, and from there we should be able to hold that after with what we have. We have 131 assault value, plus we will get at least 72. So this will be over 200 assault value, and then yeah, we have fortifications of 3 plus triple defense terrain. This will not fall, and we're going to try to build these 3 bases up similarly. And then I want to bring, oof, I don't, will he come up this road like this? And then, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on this. This is making me nervous. But anyway, I think the idea is to put people in key positions here, and then probably put troops here, here, and here, something like that. Or maybe here and here, then I don't have to buy them out. That would be probably a good plan. But then he can get behind Lashio. I don't want that either. So anyway, he's got a while to get here. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Anyway, just wanted to cover the basics. This has just become artillery duel up here. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time talking about this, except for just to say I've got 2 Chinese regiments, for lack of a better term. Anyway, elements of cavalry corps, and we're coming into this hex. I'm gonna see if we can dislodge this whatever's here. Because all this is spread out, this is probably small, but who knows? Maybe we got a bad luck. We drew a short straw. This is a division, and this is a battalion or regiment, and this is a regiment, but we picked this one. I have no idea. I don't have any recon to look either. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. There's not much to going on other than the hot spots I covered. And Bacolod is any minute now. And one thing I wanted to also revisit is I'm not in a rush because I just don't have the assets yet, and I'm way too far east. I want to look at these two atolls, and maybe I should say three, because Howland, this would be good to take. Set up a set up. I could take this even before Baker, like do a fast transport with some raiders or something, and set up a search station and keep an eye on what's going on. I don't know. I don't want to be too. If I take this without being ready to follow up with something, I think he'll turn his attention this way and really significantly build this up. Now, maybe that's not a bad thing because it takes his attention from the South Pacific, but I don't know. I just don't have any firm plans on anything, so I don't want to jump into something that's going to use more assets than I'm ready to get involved in. I have to be careful because, he still has the initiative, a strategic initiative, and I just need to still react while I find places that may be favorable for me, which I think this is going to be favorable for me in the near future. Within a month, it'd be great if July 4 we could celebrate in Kumak. All right. Um, we'll see you next time. June 4 turn resolution. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.